Found a video article, I found an article about the something about this stuff on the control board, and so actually, what we're gonna do is we're open this up and look and see. But the guy was claiming that I think I gained like 10 dB on receive, so apparently there's a known problem. So the position of SK125 for Q4 and Q10 were exactly the same. The original position of Q4 and Q5 were facing to each other to form sort of a letter O cut in the middle of letter D. Reverse the original position. We're facing the same direction. I desoldered and reversed Q4 and Q10 afterwards. Q5 and Q4 faced each other, and both Q10 faced the same direction. When I tested, the S meter pointer deflected a little bit, so I needed to adjust VR3 for meter point zero indication. Since then, my TS940 has gained more RX sensitivity. But anyway, we're just going to go open it up and just take a look at this and see what the deal is. So, inside the radio here, this is where the mess was. There's control board. Let's see if you can see what they did. Here's one of them right here. So they removed the connector and soldered the wires directly, but that wasn't really the issue. And then there's more than one that was done that way. Trying to find the other one. It looks like two here is these two wires. They've tucked them up. I've never noticed this before, so I don't know what kind of mod this would be. I hate it when people modify radios, because, you know, especially if it's older, you don't have any way of knowing what it would be. And this connector here has 4 pins, but only 2 are connected, and here's 2 wires that are bundled up and heat shrinked. So, but one of the issues with this is these things here, these particular relays. Hold on, I'm having trouble here. This guy wrote all over this thing with a marker too, and he claimed he was some type of engineer. He wasn't renewing his license either. So this gas discharge thing, I think we'll try and remove it and see, because it could be shorted. But there's a relay here, some relays here, here, and here, and on this is a should be the RF board, I think. Here's a factory Kenwood sticker, which I believe would make this radio in 1988. So in here we see where they've done their handiwork, and we see these 2 wires, and I'm just gonna have to pull up the schematic and really just dig and see what the hell that would have been. I've had this whole board out and reflowed every single one of these. There are tons of them. Let me zoom out. Okay, so all of these on this board, you would have to check every single one, and almost all of them had a cold solder joint. So there's 1, 2. Oh yeah, see here, there's the other one that they did some weird crap to. I didn't recognize it because I applied heat shrink over it. Let's see. So that one, they removed the header. And so the issue with these things isn't the connector, it's the back of the board. And I'm pretty sure this guy that claimed to be the engineer thought he knew what he was doing. And I think he's the one that did it. But he had this, and he had a 950. And I guess they had been sitting for a while. and he posted them for sale on Craigslist, and I contacted him about them, and I wanted to buy it. And he went and said, I can't sell it to you. I said, why? He said, it doesn't work. I said, oh, okay, well, I'll still buy it if you sell it for less. So anyway, that's how the story goes. So you have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just right here. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So over 30 connectors that you need to check on this particular board. And probably these ones too. Now I haven't checked any of these, and I need to. But that one has the most because that's the control board. So this one's not too bad. There should be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I mean, there's still quite a few on that. So if they're bad on that board, they're probably going to be bad on some of these boards. And cold solder joints are really tricky. You just, you need to get a magnifying glass and look. So what I did was, just wiggle. I wiggled them on this side and watched the other side, and yep, sure enough, all of them. So, but if this thing is bad right here, which it could be, I don't know if it's supposed to be dark like that or not. I don't know anything about these, to be honest with you guys. It looks like it discharges across to protect the radio, and if it starts to conduct, it would probably attenuate your input. So it could be something as simple as that. So we're going to check that out, but we're also going to check out this guy's deal and see if there's any truth to what he's talking about. So in the article, the guy's talking about flipping these around. Flipping the Q4 around on the IF board. I don't know why that would be. I'm not knowledgeable enough about how these things work. And then the other one would be, I think, is that Q10, and flipping it around where they face each other. And so he claims that, it will give you 10 dB a gain on receive. I'd have to study the circuit before I started to fiddle around with that. I guess it's possible Kenwood made a mistake, but twice? I don't know. So I found this wire here. When you wiggle it, the marker goes up and down, and I can't really trace where it's going, but I'm probably gonna have to pull a lot of stuff to get to it. So anyway, that's where I'm at on this. I'm really not sure. I'm not gonna make any modifications to it. I'm just looking for problems.